Hey everyone, James Baek here, and it's time for some more VGC 2015 battles from the Those Battle Spot Ladder. Um, Today's team will be Latias, Greninja, Terrakion, Scizor, Chandelure, and Zapdos. Let me just say I did switch up a few moves. I had replaced Rock Slide for Low Kick onto Greninja, and I put Hidden Power Ice on my Zapdos over Swagger. But we're going to find two battles and see how we do. I'm going to try to go back into 1700 somehow. We're going to go against Jackson from Brazil, 1549 rating, and as you can see my rating's so low, I'm finding 1500 players. We're going to see Venusaur, Salamance, Rotom, Heat, Charizard, Aegislash, and Garchomp. So VGC 14 team actually, with maybe Mega Salamance. The Charizard I'm going to assume is Y with a Mega Venusaur. I actually really like playing against this team. Latias does a lot of work here, and I'm actually able to bring a game with Latias. Didn't get to in the last 4 recordings I tried, and the reason those recordings didn't go up because the audio didn't record again. Hopefully it's recording this time. And the one time I wish I had Rock Slide on Greninja, of course I don't have it. I don't like that Aegislash though. I do like Chandelure in this. Chandelure handles my opponent's team so well. Terrakion on the back, and I think Greninja's the last one. Then again, I could go Scizor for knockoff. Actually, I think I'm going to go Zapdos with HP Ice. I'm going to have to hit that Rotom Heat hard, though. Rotom Heat's the only thing that's really stopping me from doing a lot of damage onto my opponent's team. Otherwise, we'll see how this is going to go. I would probably assume a Salamance Garchomp lead, maybe Aegislash to lead, or a Charizard Venusaur. Chandelure and Latias are going to lead for me for sure, as we see the Charizard Venusaur lead. Most likely we're going to see a double protect here, and I'm fine with that. I'm going to substitute my Latias, because I have sub. And kind of debating what I should do with Chandelure, but I feel like just going for the Heat Wave. Both my opponent's Pokemon are probably going to protect just so Venusaur gets the Chlorophyll ability to activate, and Charizard Y can get the Drought off. Maybe he won't protect Charizard, but it's highly probable he will. The reason I'm not switching out Chandelure is I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue because my opponent's team can't really touch it right now. Unless that Charizard has like Ancient Power, Air Slash, highly doubtful. And he's not even going to protect, so Heat Wave in the sun, going to knock out the Venusaur and do a decent amount to Charizard. That's actually a bulkier Charizard Y than I usually see, but I'm okay with that. As I'm going to get a substitute off, let's see what his Charizard went for. A Dragon Pulse onto the Latias slot. Interesting move decision. I'm guessing it's not running Overheat or Protect. Nah, it's probably running Protect. Probably not Overheat though. But I am in a huge position thanks to that Heat Wave. He's going to send out Salamance, going to get the Intimidator off onto both my Pokemon, but they're special attackers. I'm going to guess that's a Scarf Salamance. And I think I'm going to protect Latias and just go for the Heat Wave. Why did I say Shock? Protect, Heat Wave. I'll reveal if it's a Choice Scarf Salamance if it outspeeds my Chandelure. If it doesn't outspeed my Chandelure, it's not Scarf. And I can just safely Draco Meteor it next turn. And Salamance goes for Hyper Voice. Okay then, it's Scarfed onto Hyper Voice. Makes no sense, but I'm okay with that. Dragon Pulse into the Latias slot. Don't know what my opponent's doing, and this isn't a very competitive game, but I'm lucky to even get a recording in, so I'm sorry. I do apologize. Maybe he thought I would go for another sub, but I'm just going to Heat Wave and sub again. Because Hyper Voice doesn't affect my Chandelure, it doesn't too much. He might actually switch out Salamance, realizing his mistake. But no, he's just going to go for Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice regular Salamance. Hyper Voice Scarf Salamance. Critical hit on my Latias. Heat Wave going to connect. Let's see if it knocks out the Charizard. I think that's a knockout actually. Yes, it's knocking out the Charizard and I get this free sub off. Then again, Hyper Voice does go through substitute thanks to it's a sound move. But Hyper Voice shouldn't even KO the Latias at this rate. Let's see who his last Pokemon is. Aegislash. I can just Heat Wave for game. In fact, I'm going to protect Heat Wave. Yeah, this was a really weird team. just wondering if I should consider all my options in case that has like Shadow Sneak, Aegislash, which might actually KO my Chandelure. I don't have much to touch Aegislash if that's the case. You know, if we already saw Scarf, Hyper Voice, Salamance. We didn't see the Venusaur Protect. We saw Dragon Pulse and Charizard Y. I don't even know this is a Physical Special, which is why I'm trying to figure out what would be the best course of moves, even though I think Heat Waving might be the best call. Yeah, I'm just going to Heat Wave. Why not? Latias is going to Protect, just so I can get this knockout with Heat Wave, hopefully, onto the Salamance. And Aegislash just goes for King Shield, so that will be game because he has to go for Hyper Voice, not going to affect anything. Then again, I could miss Heat Wave. No I don't, I'm connecting with Heat Wave. Maybe, I guess King Shield does make sense, you're trying to stall out the Sun turns you have, but it's not really helping him, and I still have a turn of Sun left, so I might as well Draco Meteor the Aegislash and just Heat Wave. Single target Heat Wave in the Sun. I don't think that Aegislash is surviving. He's just going to forfeit. And I'm going to take a really easy game. Not really the most competitive team. I mean, it looked good on paper, but those were some weird tricks from my opponent. We're going to find a second battle. Sorry I am putting this poor battle on today's episode, but I'm lucky to get a recording in, to be honest. So, just want to get at least some content out to you guys. We're going to find a second battle, see how we do. Okay, we actually didn't get to see the rating of my player. I apologize, but this thing kept falling. And it's actually probably going to fall while I'm recording. But anyway, I think he's like 1600 or something. We're going to see the team of Aromatisse, Aegislash, Salamance, Volcarona, Meowstic, and Slowbro. I'm going to guess it's, two possible Megas, the Salamance and the Slowbro. We got Trick Room probably, Rage Powder from Volcarona. And once again, I don't really have a good matchup. I'm going to bring Scizor since Scizor does pretty well here against, except the Volcarona, which I'm going to bring my Terrakion for. Chandelure does pretty well against this team in general. And I think I'm going to want either Zapdos or Greninja in the back. Kind of leaning towards Zapdos. Yeah, gonna go Zapdos. Just as another countermeasure for the Aegislash if necessary. Let's see how this is gonna go. I think my opponent was 1600. Maybe it was like 1500, but nothing I can really do about that. We're gonna see Meowstic and Salamance lead. Safeguard Swagger. Why didn't I see that before? But if that's the case, that's probably Mega Salamance. And if that's the case, I think I can knock out his Meowstic quickly with a knockoff. And yes, the card wall is falling. I gotta retape that to the wall later. But gonna Rock Slide and knock off. I'll fix the wall later. I really would see a Mega Evolve Protect and a Safeguard. Salamance is gonna Protect. Not even Mega Evolve. Wow. As Meowstic is going to set up the Safeguard as anticipated. Rock Slide's going to happen onto Meowstic. It's -1, but wait, why did I go for the Bug Bite? I'm an idiot. And he has the Berry. Wow, I just made the biggest misplay in Pokemon history. Gonna switch out Scizor, go into my Chandelure, and I'm gonna guess he wants to target down the... You can target down either one, so I'm just gonna Rock Slide. Why didn't I go for a Bug Bite on Meowstic? Why did I think it was Aegislash where Bug Bite was resisted? Wow, he's actually gonna switch out Salamance into Physical Aegislash. You gotta be kidding me if that's Physical Aegislash. Oh no, he's gonna double withdraw. Okay, that was... Oh great, now Aromatisse is gonna come out. Now the Trick Room's pretty much guaranteed. A Chandelure gonna come out, and Rock Slide. Aromatisse avoids, so I would have appreciated the chip damage. And Aegislash is gonna reveal leftovers. Good information, so I don't have to worry about that so much. I'm gonna switch into Scizor for Chandelure. And Rock Slide again. Hope I might get a possible flinch. It's possible. Because I really don't see. There's this slow mode with Trick Room. Then you have the fast mode with Salamance Meowstic. It's kind of confusing. They're really conflicting ideas. It's like two sides. It's like two sides of a coin where they're complete opposites. And even though usually a coin is balanced, this isn't really balanced. He's actually going to switch out the Aromatisse. Go into Salamance? No, Meowstic. Okay, this is Physical Edge of Slash. Okay, King Shield. I was actually anticipating King Shield, but I wasn't anticipating that. Rock Slide gonna happen onto the Meowstic. This should do decent damage. Oh, crit. But I'm anticipating the Edge of Slash to switch out into Salamance. If that's the case, I'm gonna knock off and Rock Slide. Yeah. Actually, even if he knocks... oh, wow. He's just going to go for the Thunder Wave into Terrakion. Not the play I was expecting, but I'll take it. I get a free Rock Slide off, and I have Lumberry, too, so that's always nice. I'm going to knock out the Meowstic. Yes, I do. Really don't understand the play, but luckily I do have Chandelure in the back, and Chandelure really wants to take on these Pokemon. Knockoff going to happen onto the Edge Slash. Wow, that does a good amount, and knocks off the leftovers. He's going to stance change. I'm going to get Splash Cannon to Terrakion. No, Shadow Ball to the Scizor slot. I'm actually fine with that. I'm going to guess Salamance is going to come in, or Aromatisse. Salamance. Wow, my Terrakion is so low. There's no doubt in my mind that's Mega Salamance. I'm going to switch out Scizor, go into Zapdos, and I honestly feel just like Rock Sliding here. Gonna switch out to Zapdos just because I need a bulky switch and to save my Scizor for the Aromatisse in the back. It is Mega Salamance as we predicted. However, my Terrakion's at -2, so Rock Slide won't be doing much to the Salamance at all. And if he sets up a Dragon Dance, I just realized I'm in trouble. Wide Guard from the Edge Slash. I kind of expected it, but I really just had nothing to do other than that. It's going to go for the return onto the Zapdos slot, which I'm fine with. Now that he went for Wide Guard, he's most likely not going to be able to King Shield. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Edge Slash. And just Rock Slide again. I have no reason not to Rock Slide here. If you guys don't... oh, he's actually going to withdraw the Edge Slash. Very smart play by my opponent. Was hoping he wouldn't be smart enough to do that. But I guess I can't complain. Salamance is going to protect, which I'm fine with. I'm going to get free damage off onto the Aromatisse, and that's actually going to help me, because maybe he's bulky enough, or maybe he has this Babiri Berry, which helps against Steel types. Thunderbolt and Rock Slide actually did a pretty decent amount. I'm going to Hidden Power Ice the Salamance and Rock Slide. I have no reason not to. Kind of surprising, he hasn't gone for Trick Room yet. Maybe his Aromatisse is for preventing taunts. Maybe it probably has Heal Pulse, so it can help the Salamance out. But I think Hidden Power Ice will do a decent amount to Salamance. And I do have Chandelure in the back, so this game... Helping Hand, wow. I'm faster than this Salamance. That's good information. Probably Adamant Salamance. Or maybe it's a Trick Room Salamance. Who knows? And I actually do get the flinch. So we do not know what he's going for. But the Hidden Power Ice. Wow, that did a lot to the Salamance. That brings it to Rock Slide range. Thunderbolting the Aromatisse and Rock Sliding here. Wow, I got lucky with the flinch. But, to be honest, I feel like I could have came in with Chandelure or Scizor and Bullet Punch and HP Ice for the game. There's nothing my opponent could have done to stop that. Rock Slide going to connect with the Aromatisse as Salamance protected. And the Thunderbolt going to occur onto the Aromatisse. And let's see what I went for. Oh, it's just going to knock out. I didn't think Thunderbolt would knock out, so I guess I got a high damage roll. He's going to be forced to bring out his Edge Slash here. And I'm fine with that. I can just Thunderbolt the Edge Slash in close combat the Salamance for game. So really interesting team by my opponent. Really have no idea what the goal is with this team. The match is going to be forfeited anyway. So I'm going to take these 2 games. As I said, sorry for the low-rated battles. Hopefully I'll be able to climb back up on the ladder. But if you guys always like the VGC episode, be sure to give it a like to support the series. Follow me on Twitter because you can get updates about my channel and my new videos are coming out. Follow me on Twitch because I live stream 2 to 4 times a week. And it's fun to see me live, so definitely come check that out. Check out the rest of my VGC episodes down below in the link in the description down below. You can also check out my VGC tip videos such as my team building guide, my team preview guide, my Rotom Wash analysis, and many more coming soon. You guys can also feel free to subscribe to my channel because I do take subscriber battles where you guys can battle me on my channel in different formats such as OU and Ubers. Anyway, this was James Baek, James Baek 1, signing out.